Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA Robot. Here are 10 things we want to see in GTA 6. Number 10, a better weather system. Weather is a pretty cool part of Grand Theft Auto 5. It makes driving around Los Santos feel like you're actually in a car, cruising down a city street. When it rains, the road gets a little slick, and it's just a little bit harder to control your car. While this can be irritating at times, it adds a pretty fun and interesting element to the game. For Grand Theft Auto 6, we hope that they take the weather system to the next level, adding in even more weather events like serious wind, or depending on where they set the game, even snow or severe weather like hurricanes would be awesome. We want Rockstar to really amp up the way that weather impacts how we drive. Number 9, more stores. When playing online, there are a lot of different stores that players can visit to customize their character. Instead of spending all your cash on cars and weapons, players can go to these stores to buy clothing. Players can then equip their character with these clothes and totally change up their look. Around Los Santos, there are different stores. They have different price points and styles of clothing, which is totally awesome. We totally love that there are different store options, and we want to see even more of that in GTA 6. More stores with different types of clothing and accessories that players can visit would be a great addition.
We're in Little Seoul, and it's kind of pushing a little more towards the coast and to the west side.
Number 8, custom playlists. One of the many things that makes driving around a GTA 5 really cool is the music. There are so many different radio stations that play their own unique mix of songs. Just about every player has a favorite station that they keep their cars turned to at all times. While these radio stations are cool, there is one way that the music in GTA 6 could be made even cooler. Giving players the ability to create a custom playlist out of the songs in the game, or even linking a streaming service to their Rockstar account would make the music even better. Instead of simply turning on one of the preset radio stations, it would be so cool to have our own selections of music. Number 7, more robbery options. When playing online, there are a ton of things that players can do. Some of them are totally leisurely, like golfing, while others are a bit more mischievous, like robbing a convenience store. Hey, if you need money or want to practice escaping the police, that's one way to do it. While this is a fun part of GTA 5, adding more robbery options into GTA 6 would make it even better. If Rockstar added in specific houses, office buildings, or even other types of stores that players could go in and rob, it would add a fun element to the game. Hitting the same few convenience stores over and over can get a little dull, and this would add some fun variety to the game. Number 6, a huge map. One thing that we hope Rockstar keeps from GTA 5 and brings into the new game is a huge map. The map of Los Santos is totally enormous in GTA 5 and is a huge part of what many fans love about the game. Since 2013 when the game came out, a lot of other games with huge open world maps have been released. Because it's such a huge trend in the world of gaming, we can't imagine that GTA 6 wouldn't have one. We hope that when the game is released, it has a map just as big as the other one that GTA 5 had, if not bigger. Making the drive from Vespucci Beach up to Blaine County is definitely not a quick task, but having a huge map and world means there's space for all kinds of activities. Number 5, console mods. GTA 5 is a game that can either be played on PC or on a gaming console. Many gamers definitely have a preference as far as where they like to play their games. Both have ups and downs, but one of the plus sides of being a PC gamer is the ability to use mods to change your game. Although rumors that console mods are going to be added to GTA 5 have been around for a while, console players are unfortunately stuck playing the vanilla version of the game. One feature that would be nice to see in GTA 6 would be the ability to add mods in the console version. That way even players that aren't PC gamers would be able to experience all the unique and sometimes unusual mods the community has to offer.
Rockstar does a whole lot of things to these websites. They don't like them because it's how these websites make their money. They're not going to let you do the stuff you want to do if you got...
Number 4, a female protagonist. GTA 5 has more to it than just the online game mode. While there's a ton of fun, it also has a really cool story that is fun for players to go through if they want something a little more linear and less of a sandbox style game. The story mode of the game has 3 different characters that players control. The fact that the game has multiple different characters is definitely really cool. One thing that will make story mode in GTA 6 even more awesome would be the game finally getting a female protagonist. Some rumors about the upcoming game suggest that this game may finally be the one that has a female main character. This would be totally different for the Grand Theft Auto franchise and a welcome change.
And why there were no female protagonists in it, he said this: "The concept of being masculine was so key to this story." I mean, that's not...
Number 3, build mode. This is definitely a wishlist item that's more of a long shot. Around the world of GTA Online, there are several stunt jumps that players can take on in order to show off their driving skills. One thing that would be pretty cool for Rockstar to add to the game would be an on-demand building mode. Being able to lay down ramps and other items just for the purpose of racing and doing stunt jumps right there in the world would be pretty cool. It would be especially fun to see your friends and other players in your session come across the ramp you built and drive over it. Number 2, an improved wanted system. The police have been an essential part of Grand Theft Auto for the entire series. Although getting a wanted level at an inconvenient time is never great, we like most things about the wanted system in GTA 5. But for the next installment in the series, we hope they improve it. The map is huge. This means that there are some pretty rural places where the cars and the random NPCs are totally sparse. Then there are urban areas where there are people walking and driving around all over the place. But no matter where you commit a crime, police cars spawn pretty close to you immediately. For GTA 6, we hope that the wanted system improves. If we're in the middle of nowhere in Blaine County, the police should take a while longer to get to us than they would if we were in South Los Santos. Number 1, more things to do. Playing GTA Online gives a player a ton of options for things they can do. Along with doing jobs, players can just explore Los Santos and cause mischief and mayhem all over the streets. When they're not causing trouble, players can have some fun in some more wholesome ways. Whether it's going to see a movie, visiting the Del Perro Pier where they can go on a roller coaster, or even going golfing, there are a lot more fun things to do. In GTA 6, we hope that Rockstar keeps the fun and leisurely activities. Along with simply keeping them, we hope that the developers find a way to add even more fun side activities that players can take part in. It's obvious that the team is creative, so we don't think this will be an issue. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.